Good day, folks. Welcome again to Be Mindful Leadership. I am starting a series under hiring, and the first one in this video is called Job Description. So, some of you have probably either used copy and pasted a job description or said, well, how do I create one from scratch? Either starting a new job or should I use the same one that my predecessors used before? So here are some tidbits, I think, and some guidelines that might help you. As always, look forward to your comments or maybe your personal suggestions on how you approached it. So first off, I personally would never reuse a job description if you're new in the role and you have no context. You really want to align it with what your team's vision is. So you have to define where you're going, what job you're looking for, and stay ahead of that. You never want to reuse something and then find out you're using something like a hybrid, something you want and then something that maybe they used 5 years ago or HR used. So never reuse a JD. Always look at it, try to refresh it. Because your team and the industry that you're in is dynamic. You also, when you have a job description that you want, always make sure that you're reviewing it with your boss, HR, and any direct reports or managers, leads that are going to be involved with that person or that role. I think getting their input is helpful, whether you put it into the job description, but it just makes you more empathetic to understanding what is important from their perspective. As far as the job description itself, the details should outline the responsibilities that you're expecting that role. It should never be inclusive. It should never be this. If I better not. If I don't list everything, then it's not important, right? And I would also focus on the soft skills you want. So soft skills, you might want to elude this through the responsibilities, but I would call out some soft skills because in the end, in my opinion, soft skills outweigh what's been taught in school. Also, under that, the skills section, required skills. Again, don't be inclusive, right? Don't say everything that they're required to do or else, right? Too many JDs I see are lengthy. They're like a Gone with the Wind novel, and it just gets overused too much. Keep to the minimum education and maybe the experience that you require, but really, again, coming back to soft skills, that's what's really going to determine and their aptitude to learn and their ability to change, right? And how they'll fit into your team. So, and then going back also, making sure that the job title aligns with your current team structure and the future scaling of your team. You want to make sure that, especially when you get away from a single title and you start adding junior or senior or to that generic title, you have to be careful, not only how it ties into your pay scale, but raises and so forth, but it's clear to the rest of your team what that title, what that person coming in is going to do. So for instance, you might have a developer title, just generic, right? And then you start hiring a senior developer. Well, your current team is going to wonder, okay, well, what does the senior do? Do I report to them now? There's a slew of questions that are going to come up. And the last thing you want to do is cause dissension in the ranks, or why didn't I get promoted to that? So, pay attention to the job title and how it aligns with your current team. And, there's always room. I always am an advocate, proponent of hiring and promoting within the company. So, if you're in need of a senior, look amongst your current team first and say, is there anyone that I could, mentor into that position, right? First. That bolsters a better team environment, positive, and that there is room to grow. So that's all I have for this week. feel free again to add comments, suggestions, just your own personal experiences. It's always helpful. Thanks again. Bye for now.